Hello, I'm Linda Bernhardt. I'm here to do the syllabus video that is going to get posted. There's also an introduction video, which is completely different. This is just the syllabus one. I break it up because I have a tendency to prattle on and on and on. I keep talking, and this is one way I try to shorten them so you don't have to do it all at once. Anyway, I am currently logged into your course. See, right up there. And I am just using how I have the syllabus on here, so it should look exactly the way you see it. Now, first thing to note is this is for fall 2020. That is our current semester. I started to say quarter. I have multiple jobs, and so sometimes I might mess up what I'm trying to say. Sorry. Anyway, again, I'm Linda Bernhardt, Professor Bernhardt, Ms. Bernhardt, Mrs. Bernhardt, Ms. B, whatever. Most people end up just saying Ms. B because it's easier. Okay, first and foremost, I want you to see this right here. This is the email. Yes, you can send me messages through D2L, Brightspace, Georgia View, whatever this is called now. But this email is attached to my phone, and so it will alert me whenever you send me a message. So if there is a reason you really need to hear from me, shoot me an email to this address. I'll respond a lot faster. I don't live in my phone, however, and a lot of times I will put my phone down and ignore it. So please give me time to respond. There you go. Okay, required text and supplies. Guess what? There's no textbook for this lab. Yay! That means you have to deal with what I post. So, benefits and drawbacks. But anyway, you have to be able to be online. And if you're viewing this, clearly you've figured out how to be online. And if you've signed up for an online course, I'm going to assume you know how to be online. So, there you go. And apparently I am saying so a lot right now. My apologies. Course description, this is the stuff they tell us we have to put in here. The specific learning outcomes, again, this is what we have to cover. Feel free to read over them. This is what you're supposed to better understand by the end of this semester. Okay, here's the important stuff. Right here, bam. All documents turned in on Georgia View. If you're not typing it into the assignment area, it has to be a Word document. It has to be .doc or .docx. No other kinds will do. If I ever decide something else is going to be allowed, I will post and say you may attach a whatever at this time. I'm not trying to be difficult about this, although it's going to come across as that. It's just this is the easiest way to get the grading done. Sometimes I'll be traveling, sometimes I might not have access to my laptop, and I will be grading through a tablet. When this happens, Word is pretty much the only thing the app will open. So for me to stay on top of grading, you have to submit things in a way that I can open them so I can just knock them out like that. And the reason I tell you this is because I try to keep on top of grading so you know where you stand at all times. Which brings me to this part. At any point, if you think that you deserved a different grade than what you got, contact me. You have 7 days from the date I post the grade to actually discuss it, to counter it, to argue it, whatever. And when I say argue, I mean a polite, respectful way, not a, you deserved a, not that kind of thing. So keep track of your grades. Sometimes I make mistakes. I'm human. It happens. If you look at it and you're like, oh, wow, that's not what I thought I got. I deserved it all. Shoot me an email after reading your feedback. If you did not get a great grade, if you did not get full points, chances are I gave you feedback as to why. First, look at the feedback. After that, then ask for more details. I pretty much can't stress that enough, because what tends to happen is out of nowhere I'll get an email from like a couple of different people, and they just reply, they send me an email like, Ms. B, why'd I get that grade? You have to give me a lot more to go on. And I don't have everybody memorized. I suck at names. And yeah, So read your feedback first, because when I grade it, I supply feedback. Then if you still have questions, ask me. I'll answer them. It just might take me a moment. So there you go. If you attach something other than what I tell you to, it's going to be a 0, because if I can't open it, I can't grade it. If you attach something that I say is not permissible and then you get a 0, then you email me and say, oh, I'm so sorry, I must have attached the wrong file, you're still going to get a 0. Make sure you are attaching the proper thing. Most of these I have it where you can type in your answers, but some of them you will have to attach something. So just keep all that in mind. Okay, I've already talked about how to contact me. It's through the email, and there it is again. Access statement. If you have any kind of issue, a disability, where you need like extended time, that kind of stuff, you need to have gone through the Office of Disability Services, contact them, you have to have paperwork, everybody sends me stuff, I send stuff back, blah, 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 we make the adjustments. For the most part in this course, you are not going to need them. The only thing that would be time sensitive where this would count would be a quiz or an exam. We're going to talk about those in just a little bit. But other than that, everything you have at least 5-6 days to do. So there you go. Okay, these are all the little contact thingies. It's on everybody's syllabus, so here you go. Then they've got the attendance policy, blah, 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 blah. And then you get to mine, which is, it's an online class. I'm not taking attendance. I'm not going to say, okay, were you present today? We do not have required meetings, so we do not have a daily attendance. Your attendance is just doing your job. Your job is being a good student and turning in your assignments. There will be something due every single week. If you don't do it, you get a 0. Plain and simple. Which brings me to the grading policy. I use the point system. And by using the point system, I love it. I think it's easier. However, most students absolutely positively hate the point system at the beginning, and then most of them love it at the end. The reason is you do not have to sit there and try to calculate or guess. Every single thing has a designated amount of points. Every time you earn points, you have earned the points. You keep the points. I never, ever, ever take your points away. Your points never, ever, ever go down. So I ask you to please get over the whole, it's a 93%, it's a 72%, it's a 50%. When you email me about your grade, instead of saying, why'd I get a 70? That's not going to help me, because if the assignment was worth 50 points, if you got a 70, that would be an extra 20 points. That's a good thing. So, points, please, points. Now, the reason this is good is if you look right here on the thing, or let's see if I'm in the corner, would it be like this or this? I have no idea. Anyway, as soon as you hit 900 points total, you already have an A. If you hit 900 points before the end of the semester, you don't have to do anything else. There you go. And I'm pretty sure, no, I'm thinking about the other class. Sorry. Normally it's possible to get all the way up to a 900 before the end if I give enough extra credit or if you work hard enough. But if you do the bare minimum, you'll have to finish absolutely everything. So turn stuff in properly, in the right way, on time if not early, and go above and beyond, and you will be rewarded and you'll be happy. But here's the big thing. If you get 899.7 points, you will still have a B because you didn't hit 900. Note the bold print on the syllabus right here. There will be no rounding of grades. You get exactly the number of points you earned. If you miss your goal by a point, you don't get it. This is because I offer plenty of extra chances already. It's built in. If you do extra work, I award points. I am pretty much one of the professors who will award the most points if you make an effort. However, if you don't make an effort, it's going to hurt you. I am a big proponent of reward good behavior. So, again, figure out what kind of grade you want. That's how many points you need. And once you hit that and you know you've hit it, easy peasy. You can just coast for the rest. Me, myself, I'd shoot for the 900 points because why wouldn't you want an A? Oh, let me go ahead and say this, even though chances are the people who need to hear this aren't going to bother watching the video. They're not going to listen to anything. They might click on it just to show they did it, but they're not really going to pay attention. Anyway, if you are in the class as well as the lab, they are two totally separate grades. You have to keep up with both of them, and they don't help each other out with the GPA. So you can do great in one and horrible in the other and fail. Happens every semester. Remember, these are two totally different things. Anyway, policy on latent makeup work, I don't take it. There you go. It is the easiest policy on the planet. I don't take it. Don't give me an excuse. Don't give me a sob story. I am sorry if something goes wrong. Everything's open for at least 5 days, 5 to 6 days. Just get your work done. If you start early, shouldn't be a problem. If you have issues, because considering this is coronavirus pandemic time, if something happens and you get like horribly ill, I understand your brain might not be working. You do need to at least shoot me an email letting me know what's going on, and we can attempt to work something out. I will be asking you very specific questions, that kind of thing. So, yeah. All right, here's a big one that I had to add because of my students at SGSC. Only at SGSC have I had this issue. My students at other colleges have not done this, but I have now amended the syllabus as of a year or so ago to take care of this issue. Assignments have to be turned in their proper location. So you cannot email it to me, message it to me, attach it to a different assignment, post it in a random discussion board and say, oh, well, it was closed, or I couldn't make it work, or any of these things. If it is not turned in where I said to turn it in, you get a 0. No second chances. You have to turn it in the proper location. That's part of the assignment, is following directions. Following directions includes turning it in where I tell you to. So there you go. Plagiarism, you know what plagiarism is. Don't do it. I do have a plagiarism checker on my computer, not related to SGSC. It's my own thing because I do a lot of teaching, multiple places, a lot of tutoring, and I help people out with some papers sometimes. And I know I keep getting distracted, but I keep seeing things. Nothing weird, just, animals and birds and squirrels, chipmunks, that kind of thing. And yeah, well, when I do my intro and you find out about ADHD, you're going to find it even funnier that I'm getting distracted by squirrels. Anyway, plagiarism. I have the plagiarism checker. Randomly, I will run stuff through the plagiarism checker. If I find that you copy and pasted, you didn't give credit where credit's due, any of these types of things, your first offense, I will give you a 0 and tell you, hey, guess what? This is what I found out. Don't do it again. Because sometimes it's a mistake. Sometimes people get overzealous on what they're doing and, whatever. I'm trying to give a good excuse. There's not really a good excuse. But if it happens a second time, you are blatantly trying to pull one over on me. There is no excuse, and I will at that point report you to SGSC, file the official paperwork, and chances are kick you out of the class. There you go. So please just don't do it. Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act of 1974. I can't talk to anybody about your grades, period. And I'm glancing over there, and you're probably going to hear noises. I have 2 cats. They're out here, and I am not sure if they're about to fight. It looks like one might be leaving, so I think they're okay. Wouldn't it be funny? One of my other videos, you actually do hear them in the background going, meow. It's kind of funny. Anyway, because of this, I can't talk about your grades to anybody at all. I can't even talk to you about them on the phone. So please do not say, please talk to me, call me so we can talk about my grades. I can't do it. It's not legal. We can, however, use Georgia View to talk about your grades. And I'm trying to find out whether or not we can do it with Zoom, because I do have Zoom. And a lot of times that's extremely helpful, because then we can have the face-to-face. And so that's how I'm trying to do meetings with people. So I need to find out if we can do grades that way. Academic success. This is to help you with tutoring and stuff. You really shouldn't need it for this. I will be supplying you with all of your instructions. Most, if not all, are going to have a video going along with them. And if you aren't sure how to do something, just email me, ask me. We'll discuss it. I will make sure to clarify it. However, if you wait until the day it's due to ask me a question, that's not my fault. And I can't guarantee I'm going to get back to you fast enough for you to do it. The labs take some time, so you need to start them early. That goes right here with the academic support. And yes, I am totally petting my kitty cat now. Trying to decide whether to pull him up and show him to you because he's so cute. And if you don't like cats, what's wrong with you? Okay, anyway. Writing and Speaking Center. This is just another one in order to help you out with stuff. I don't really think you would need either of these for this course. If it helps you, that's great. Writing, yes, you do have a paper in this one, which I'll talk about in another video, but it's a rather casual kind, and so the writing's not really going to help you. It's more of a, I need you to show me a whole bunch of data and give me your opinion about stuff. So, okay, there's a whole bunch of other stuff. Now here, this, oh my gosh, this. I have made people look back at their syllabus throughout the past couple of semesters just to make them notice this page. Check this out. Everything closes on Friday nights at 10 p.m. Not Saturday, not Sunday, not at 11:59. Everything closes Friday, 10 p.m. I want to say it with me. Everything closes Friday night at 10 p.m. This is the entire semester with the exception of the last week. The last week they close on Thursday, but that's because I have to get the grades in. I have multiple reasons for doing this, one of which is every other week or so, Georgia View goes down for maintenance on Friday at 10 p.m. So I just go ahead and have it like that so no one will ever be in the process of turning something in and have the system go down. Everything will already be done. So just remember, closes Friday night, 10 p.m. All right, here's how your grades are going to be formatted. Woo! Notice a lot of these, pretty much everything's a big ticket item. So you have the syllabus/course quiz. That will be under week 1. You will have to click on the folder that says week 1, click on the file that says week 1, and then read. At that point, you will be able to go and take your syllabus course quiz. At least I'm pretty sure I have that with that. You have to take and pass the syllabus course quiz in order to see anything from week 2. So make sure you actually do this. The syllabus course quiz counts as my proof of enrollment. And so if you don't do this and you haven't turned anything in, you get dropped from the course. But in the process, you also get 50 points just for saying, yep, here you go. Introduction. This is going to be a discussion. You're just going to share who you are, a couple of things. Please don't make it boring. I get so tired of the people who wait till the last minute and they're like, hi, my name's Joe, and I'm going here, and I play baseball. Yay. Give me more to go on than that. I have a lot of personality. You may have figured that out so far just from this little syllabus video. I've had a very interesting life. I'm easily entertained. I like a lot of things. I don't like dull. So please, show me some animation, show me who you are. I don't care if you want to share with me your favorite games. I'll probably comment on those. Your favorite books, I'll comment on those. Your favorite movies, and I'll comment on those. Share. Show me who you are. Please, 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 please. Anyway, you get another 50 points for that. So in your first week, you already have 100 points. From there on out, it's mostly labs and semester project. So you will have 12 labs at 50 points apiece. So every single lab is worth half a letter grade. Do not miss them. Semester-long project. Oh yeah, there's a whole thing about the semester-long project. That one is worth a total of 200 points. And I say a total of 200 points because there's an assignment you will have to turn in the first couple of weeks. That's worth 50 points. And then the remainder of the project is 150. I have to have both parts in order to properly grade. So you really need to do it. And then you have a final exam at the very end, worth 100 points. There are a few things here and there throughout the semester that are not listed here because all those are extra credit. These are the guaranteed points right here. Now for the agenda, notice I have them broken down by week and the dates. Each date is a Sunday it starts on a Sunday, it ends on a Saturday. At which point you go, but I thought everything locks on Friday. Everything does lock on Friday. I'm very happy you remembered that. Yay! Yeah, I'm giving you Saturdays off. I think way too many students push things off and then they try to cram everything in one day. You need a break. I've been a student. Trust me, you need a break. So I have built in a break. So you will never have stuff due on Saturday for me. Everything's due Friday night, 10 p.m. Take the night off. Enjoy the weekend. So you have the dates, then you have the topics. I am switching around some of the labs because some of the ones I used to have on here used Flash. Flash is going bye-bye, so I'm working on replacing them. Some of these will be papers that you're going to have to look at and then figure out. Others you're going to have to collect information. Some of them you're actually going to physically be doing stuff like the plant lab. Notice that in week 5 you start your plant lab, but then you finish it in week 8. You have to actually grow these plants for a few weeks. I will be giving information early, so anyone who wants to start early can. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So that is your syllabus PowerPoint presentation, and clearly I don't edit because why would I? This is more like the in-person class anyway. So this is the syllabus presentation. There you go. It sounds all fancy like that. Now, I would highly suggest do your syllabus/course quiz, and then you have that knocked out. Then I would go do my introduction, and then I would start nosing about and checking other things out. I am now probably about to make the intro video, which will be entertaining, and you'll see it's the same thing because same shirt. I don't know if you can see it. It is my unicorn. Her name is Una, and she travels with me, and so somebody made me a t-shirt. It was kind of funny. Other times you'll probably see Sigler shirts and Star Wars shirts and stuff. But anyway, I guess that's it. I should stop talking now. I have a hard time with that stopping talking thing. Are you dreading taking this class yet? Oh, one last thing. Can't believe I almost forgot to say this. One last thing. I can see everything you're doing on the class, just so you know. If you tell me at any point something doesn't open, I'm going to go look. The first thing I look is to make sure you open that week's folder like you're supposed to. As soon as I see that you didn't open the file, I will tell you it's not there because you didn't open the file. Most people will say, yes, I did, and then I will provide you with a screenshot that shows you that no, you didn't. I can see every single file that you open, every single link that you click on. I can see how long you spent on each one. So if you are trying to fool me as to how much work you're doing because you just open everything just so it flashes that it's open, I see that you spent 2 seconds here, 3 seconds there. If you want me to think that you're a good student, 1, don't lie to me, and 2, just turn your stuff in, do what you're supposed to do. Some people obtain the information faster than others. Some need a little more time. No harm, no foul. I don't care. But don't tell me something doesn't work, and when I tell you it's because you didn't do something, lie to me and say you did, because I will know. yeah, there you go. So I guess that's a fair thing. Anyway, that's it. I now have time to hurry up and do the introduction thing because I've got plans this weekend. I am recording this on Friday, as you can see in the corner, probably Friday at 1:40, and I am hitting the road at 2:30. So I'm trying to knock these suckers out. All right, I will be seeing you online. Bye.